Live, we're live. Yo, there we are.
We
are
on?
live.
Is
Yeah.
that little button blinking?
I don't know. It says it's for 7 seconds now.
Oh, beautiful.
Must be live.
Well,
So what's happening, everybody?
yeah, I don't think there's anyone in here yet. Oh, wait.
What do we got?
As soon as you said that. Well, what's going on, buddy?
Busy. How about you, buddy?
I
I'm
think
excited to be here. I'm excited to be doing this.
Me too. I think that's the name of the game. Right?
Yeah.
It's the whole busy part, and we need to drink bourbon. Oh, I need it in my life.
Yeah, I need it too. I took a couple days off too. I'm just so busy that you can always count on Guy.
Guy, what's going on, buddy? Yes.
How's it going, man?
Yeah,
Guy, have you got any of those samples at all? Kind of curious about that.
Yeah, you got to let us know how you like those. I was
Yeah.
pumped for when you sent those.
Yeah, I even got home from work early and I was like, I'm running down to the post office.
Man.
So we're gonna pop some things tonight that we haven't had before. It's gonna be a lot of firsts, man. I'm pretty pumped about this.
I really kind of like when you pop bottles and it's that whole
Initial excitement kind of thing. Yeah,
because you don't know what to expect of it. You never had it.
Yep.
And there's just no. Well, I guess there is expectations because you may have heard about if it's good or not. But you know how like the whole palate thing, everyone's different, so they might think, "Oh, this thing's so sweet," and then you have it, it's like not sweet.
Yeah, I know. And the thing is too, what I've noticed for myself is I go in waves, like what I'm into. Like I'll get a bottle or two that I'm really into, and then that'll be what my palate's calling for. And then I'll find something else that'll just strike the chord, and then I won't be interested in that anymore. It's weird. I go in like a giant rotation through everything. It's weird.
Dude, I do the same thing. I rotate the bottles. And it's kind of I don't know. I used to like have one bottle kind of open and I would just drink that and then I would go to the next one. But you know.
Oh, just work through a bottle.
Yeah.
And really pay attention. I used to do that in the beginning before I had more or less of a collection.
Yes.
And now that your bottles, the amount of bottles you have grow, it almost makes the decisions tough. And then you sort of like you kind of try to pick your mood or what you're thinking. You try to match your expectations.
Yes.
Try to match the bottle to your expectations of that moment.
Yeah, try to get sneaky.
Yeah. I find that I'm like getting a little snobby about my proof point though. It's not up there. I'm like, nah.
So first you're a snob about
the
price. You won't go below a certain price. Now you're gonna be a proof snob.
Yep. I was just like, I don't know. So anyway, I don't know. It just seems like things like the barrel proof stuff is what hits the palate right now, or at least the higher. Like,
yeah. Well, I mean, I think when you start just drinking more and more and more of whiskey or bourbon, well, I think either one of the two. I think it's just naturally you want that proof because there's more flavor, you know.
Yeah.
Looking at the chat, but we got a chat up here on the other side too.
So we could see it because it gets a little far away.
Yeah, I can't see.
So we got Guy, of course.
Guy,
Scott, Uncle Buck.
Scott's going on at 8, by the way. So we'll because I know this is Scotty's night.
Man,
sounds like a movie.
Yeah.
Scotty's
night.
Because I know he's got.
All right, Scott. We won't step on your toes, buddy.
Yeah, we won't. We'll just step on your ass.
Yes.
Oh. Did you say hi to Uncle Buck?
I did say hi to Uncle Buck.
I can't hear shit.
That's all right. Yeah, that's all right. We got Christy, my wife. She's appreciate it. Ozzy's popped in.
I haven't. Man, Ozzy, that's. Hopefully you're doing well, man. I know it's been about 2 weeks since we went live. I think it's been 2 weeks.
Yeah. It's been crazy busy for me.
Same here. It's that busy time.
Yep.
Busy bees.
Things are getting crazy. So, Guy says he tried the Eagle Rare. Yeah, I wouldn't pay $130 on a secondary. That's ridiculous. You can track it down. It used to be around here. We used to be able to just go pick it up whenever. It was always on the shelf.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden it was hard to find. And then when we were in Kentucky, we were at Buffalo Trace, and it was just like they said, "Oh, we have some." So we were like, all right, and they only charge like what, like $38 or something. So
Yeah,
they didn't like gouge you or anything.
I think the whole Buffalo Trace thing, I'm like,
that's a whole
so many other good bottles.
Well, there really is, and I just won't. That marketing and everything is in hype. You know, like the hype train it's real. You know,
getting all freaking hypey. Oh, Joanne's in
here.
my
sister's here too.
Yeah,
getting a lot of love from the fam tonight.
Yeah, you are. I got no fam. Your whole fam's here.
My parents are probably watching too.
Are they?
They don't miss anything.
I better watch my mouth.
That's right.
I better watch it. Oh, Trev is in here.
What's up, Trev?
The wrench. He's the wrench.
He's the wrench?
I think he's everybody's wrench.
I think he is. He kind of holds it down.
He's like, I was going to say Tim Allen, but that doesn't make any sense.
No.
I was thinking Homer.
You're thinking like Tool, but that we don't want to call him a tool.
No, absolutely not.
Just Trev's the man.
Yeah. Oh, I think we got some Aussies saw this. He got some eyes on this. So just to recap, because I know people were just joining. Jeff was just saying that we have some bottles that we have not cracked open. You know how like you have those bottles that you just kind of don't touch, either like you're saving them for special occasions, or you're like, oh, I'll just put this one off to the side.
Right.
I think all of these bottles kind of are like that. Either like we wanted to share them together, or we were like,
right, we heard about it. There was some buzz. Like, for instance, this one I saw,
buzz,
and it was like, hey, I've heard about it. We're going to get together and try it. It's only been like a month since it's just been sitting there. And it's like so many times I'm like, I want to open it. And they're like, I can't do that. You know? So we have a couple bottles literally that have been hanging around for quite a while.
Yeah.
Like
quite a long
months.
Time.
Yeah.
Months.
That just like push it in the back. Oh, we're going to review it or something. And we never do. So we figured we'll just do it live.
Do this.
So I'm going to crack this open. Enough of our
While you're doing that, I'll reach over here to highlight some. So, yeah, Ozzy's been real busy. Been working on the landscape.
Oh, dude, landscaping is, listen, man, that stuff to me is
terrible.
So, I don't know. You guys probably know that I'm a carpenter, and I helped a buddy who was a landscaper. My buddy Dave's a landscaper, and this was going back years ago. And he was like, I was slow at the time. He's like, hey, if you want to work. And I was like, sure. Dude, we did like spring cleanup. I was like, man, this is a drag. The running mulch and wheelbarrows, dragging leaves and tarps, and just like leaf blowing for hours. And I was like, this, like I have my own leaf blower. I'm good for like 20 minutes. And I get bored of this. You know, it's like just with the backpack. And it was that. And then raking. Dude, you can have that landscaping stuff, man.
Dude, I'm a terrible leaf blower, by the way.
I like the leaf blower, but like I said, for about 20 minutes, I'll burn out of it. I'm like, all right, this was fun for. It's the initial. Where you're like, you see something happen initially, then after a while, like we have all these maple trees and stuff, and it's like, oh, this has turned into a thing. So I try to do it for like, you know, no more than an hour, and just do it often. You know, come home after work, throw the backpack on.
Yeah.
All right, that's good.
You don't have too much to build up.
Right. It's when I let it go and I'm out there a couple tanks worth, and yeah, it's like this sucks.
Dude, Trev will be our tool any day.
Yeah.
So, well, I knew he would.
I knew he would too. He's a good guy.
Yep. Oh, he's a very good guy.
Trev, you want to do some leaf blowing, buddy? Contact me in the fall.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, that Ardbeg. I gotta watch that. Some Ardbeg stuff coming out that Jason reviewed today. Definitely check that out. I have to check that out. I haven't. My God, I was just got back from work. I'm just like.
I hear you.
Boom,
I literally
boom, boom.
came home, took a quick shower, changed, jumped in the truck, came over.
I know it's crazy. This is
crazy.
What we do for bourbon, though.
I know.
It was like, ooh, bourbon.
I even skipped the gym for this.
See, that's good stuff. Oh, Al, Whiskey Straight Al from across the ponds in here.
Yo, what's up, Al?
Great to see you too, buddy. Glad to have everyone in here. Looks like we got a nice little crew going on. So, yeah, we just popped this. Again, if you're just joining us, we're just doing a pop and pour of stuff that's been laying around or that we've been kind of saving. But Jeff picked this up. When did you pick this up, buddy?
Oh, It would be maybe a month or so ago. We were at my in-laws in Kentucky, and I was trolling around, and I think I got it actually at like the Kroger's.
At the Kroger's,
yeah. Like my wife and her mom were like shopping. Like I'm going to liquor store. Go outside to just cruise around and see what they have because they actually had some Knob Creek store picks and stuff. So, but it's the only place I've seen it. So I figured I'm gonna grab it and we'll
go with it.
Try it out. Yep.
Yeah, I know Uncle Jay. Jeez, I know Jay from Bourbon and Baby was suggesting that we give this a shot. This is the Uncle Nearest Tennessee whiskey. I think it was 100 proof. This is a 100 proof option.
Yep.
So I actually don't know too much about this. I know that this is it's distilled and aged in Tennessee, so they're not. This is like a source thing or contract distilled kind of deal. Very.
See, I knew my wife would know.
Second week
of March.
She's like,
almost a month.
She's really on the money.
I'm terrible with. She'll chime in and tell you I am terrible with timelines. Like I'm like, it was 3 months ago, and it was like 5 weeks. You know. And I'm terrible with distance. Like, remember we used to cycle? Me and Neil used to do a lot of road cycling. We go out for these rides. How far do you think we went? And I'd be like, 8 miles. And it was like 17.
You'd always down.
Yeah, I was like, it didn't seem that long. So, decent nose on it.
Aiden's in here. Aiden Craig. He said, what's up, buddy? He said that this is
it's all right. It's all right.
It's all right. It's all right. It's very sweet nose.
It does. It has a really sweet nose on it.
Candy sweet.
Definitely getting some almost some hard candy. You know what I've been eating a lot lately? Is Swedish fish, the red ones. Ooh. That takes me back to when I was a kid.
It gets stuck in my teeth all the
time. Oh, they
you
do.
Know what I mean?
Yeah, they do.
Uncle Buck. Dude.
Man, this is like hard candy. I'm getting a little brown sugar, but
Uncle Buck said he said skip the gym ? Bourbon Buddies, this is my gym. Curlin Glen Cairns.
Dattaboy.
Curling those Glens. It's getting some nice bicep.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it burns. Very corny.
You're getting heavy corn?
I'm getting some corn.
I wasn't getting a lot of corn. I'm getting a lot of hard candy and some brown sugar. Almost a little bit of maple.
Little heat rising. Blowing this
2 ounce reps, low impact. High reps. Got to get. It's all about volume when you're doing this. Yeah. Man, that's good.
What's up, Bubble Bath? Hopefully you're in that bath, just washing your back with bourbon. Oh, that'd be one of my dreams. Oh, so Aiden got the little story here. Yeah, I know it had to do with Jack Daniels. So Jack Daniels.
I'm leaning over here to read the other screen.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I did hear that. Yeah, it's actually a really great story, and it's awesome that they're paying respect to it. You know. Man, that's good. Oh, you dove in, buddy. Now there, I'm getting some corn on it.
Too late. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the nose. I wasn't picking up on the nose much, but man. Ooh.
The proof is nice on there.
I'm getting some nuttiness in it, though.
Yeah. Stories do sell in whiskey and bourbon. I mean.
Oh, absolutely. All part of that marketing.
God, I mean, it gets kind of nuts. I mean, they're like, my grandfather resurrected this recipe from 2,000 years ago.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
You know, the Egyptians took this and put it on their ass, and it made them
during the embalming process.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. In the tomb. Yeah, it gets a lot of hand, but it is a great story.
Yeah,
and who doesn't like a great story? And it's nice to see them paying that kind of respect.
Yep.
You know, but you're right. It is a story.
It is. Yeah. But this story is kind of it's got a straight up history, just like Ozzy's saying. I mean, it's like Black woman owned. I mean, that's awesome because you know what I mean? You don't see that, especially in both of those categories. You know, so I think it's kind of cool.
But you say you didn't have any family. Your brother just popped in.
Oh, my bro.
What's up, Warren?
What's going on, schmuck? What's going on? Bourbon boys. You calling us boys?
Probably one of the brother's awesome. He's an awesome dude.
He is,
and one of the funniest people I ever met.
God, he cracks me up.
Just in every situation, he's a riot. I love that guy. It's good to see you hanging out with us, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you, this Uncle Nearest. Okay, so
yeah, let's talk about this. Buddy.
It's reminding me of like, I don't have the bottle, but it's reminding me a little bit. Where is she? She's hiding on me.
What are you looking for, buddy?
I'm looking for. Where is she?
Just start pulling every bottle out until we find
it. Yeah, just pull it all out. Wait,
I don't know what you're looking for. What are you looking for?
She's behind me. Don't get excited, buddy.
Oh, really? Yeah, I could see that.
So it reminds me of Davies County. This is the French oak one.
That one was probably the best one.
This is reminding me of the Blue Label.
Really?
Yeah, for some reason.
Because the Blue Label was reminding us. I just saw it in the cabinet because I haven't touched it since we did that review. Because I was like, stuff's not that good. But
yeah,
it was Evan Williams Bottle and Bond.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and we did the blind Evan Williams Bottle and Bond.
Yeah.
Jason suggested that.
He was stirring the pot that night.
He did. He stirred the pot, and it worked because
it did. It totally did.
The Evan Williams Bottled and Bond beat out the Davies County. The Blue Label one, which is
it's like their standard, and it was like 40 some bucks, and Evan Williams Bottle and Bond, they tasted a lot alike. I'm gonna let this breathe a little bit.
Get some brown sugar in there.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's like
a little young though to me.
It is a little young. I'm interested to kind of see where this company kind of goes.
Yeah,
because like I said, they have a great history, great story. And I'll tell you what, the whiskey right now, kind of a little bit like teeny bitter, just a teeny bit,
like a little tannin, wood tannin, yeah, a little woody.
It's kind of just a little. It's not like cohesive. There's nothing wrong with it.
No, it's good. Don't get me wrong, but like if we're really critiquing it, like it feels like it could use a little bit more age, kind of just to round out a little bit. I don't think they say what they're putting into it. It's pretty good though, man. I have to say, I'm happy with it.
Yeah, I'm
not sad that I bought it.
I don't.
That's the worst when you. No, I'm happy I bought it.
It's maple charcoal filtered, so they're kind of. I mean, they're doing it like Jack Daniel's. You know, I believe. I don't know what the. I don't know where they're getting this from. So I don't know if it's like
right.
If they're getting it. I mean, it's Tennessee, but I forget. And somebody. God, I knew this one time. So anyone in the chat kind of knows where Uncle Nearest is pulling their stuff from, if they're like contract distill,
because the whole idea was this for us too, is like we're not gonna like research it, let's try it first and get our new, because don't want to be influenced by stuff, by the marketing man.
Aiden made a good point. Even if you don't like it, it's hard to be mad at, just because like what it kind of represents. And
exactly, I agree with that, but it is actually pretty good. It just tastes a little young. But here again, we are just popping it, and I know. Like, I don't know the science behind it, but it is true, man. Like, I'll put a bottle away, just like crack it, get the neck pour out, leave it, and come back. And it's, at least from what I remember, it's gotten better.
It's like ready to run.
Yeah, I agree though, man. You really you can't be mad at it. You can't hate on it. It's awesome. And who knows? They could come out with like, give them another couple years. They could come out with some like older stuff or another release, and it could be on another level.
It could be, man. Yeah, I'm getting brown sugar now out of it. Mm-hmm. It's starting to come alive a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna
just poured it too. I think I'm gonna pop. I'll pop a bottle then, since you popped that one. So I've never had this actually, and this is 1792 single barrel, and this is just off the. This isn't like a pick or any of that. I think they do picks of this. I know they do picks of bottle and bond, and they do full proof, but.
Oh, did you see the stuff in the bottom?
Those little floaties?
Those little floaties and cloudy in there. Neil gets excited about that.
I like floaties. Yeah, so this is coming in at 98.6 proof. Nice little proof.
Yep.
Let's get the nice.
Very nice. Little snobbery for me, though. I just been drinking a lot of barrel proof stuff.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like when you go backwards, it's kind of like
yeah,
the flavor dies, that falls off a little bit. There again, it's an expectation. If I took like a couple weeks off, which I don't know why I would do that, but if you did, you come back, then things might, because you sort of build a tolerance for flavor, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome. Yeah, I've been really big into 1792 lately. It's just been hitting my palate. So I've been loading up on a lot of Full Proof, and the Bottle and Bond I love. It's just I don't know, for right now this Full Proof pick that I have from Bourbon Street is just hitting everything right. So 1792 too, I think holds. I think like a memory in my head, and I hold it special because that was the first Rick House that I was at, and you took me. You know what I mean?
And the thing was, it was like
wife.
it was hot. So as you walked in, you could feel the cold air like coming out. It was like a cool breeze coming out with the smell. I mean, we were probably 50, 60 feet away. Probably more because I'm terrible at judging distance. But you could just, the smell and the cool air, and Neil was just like, oh. Thought I was going to have to carry him there for a minute. But that is an awesome tour for anybody who hasn't been there, and it's still free.
Yeah, it's a great tour at 1792.
Yeah, I mean, we just took my mother-in-law there when we were down, and it was cool. Like, we did something different because they do change up the tour a little bit. We actually went up a set of stairs, and we're up in the top, and the lady like cracked some White Dog right off and let us try it. Yeah, it was cool, and we had never done that before. And I've been on that tour like 4 times, and it was cool. Yeah, so definitely a cool place.
Al, yes, that is definitely the one. And Aiden was kind of telling us that this could possibly be, I think they're still pulling from Dickel. So, which I'm not getting crazy like vitamin.
No, I'm not getting that like.
Maybe I am. See, now you said Dickel.
See, you had to say something.
Son of a bitch. So Uncle Buck's saying that the 1792 single barrel, that it was like drinking a graham cracker. One of his favorite store picks.
That's awesome, man. Now I'm excited. I'll be like, oh yeah, it's graham cracker all day. Now that he said it,
she's gonna steal his notes.
Yeah. What else you got for me, Buck?
Yeah, it's got this so with
graham
this
cracker, he knows.
Don't steal Uncle Buck's thunder. There's like it's danky. It's like, and what I mean by danky, I mean like just kind of like you're in this Rick House that's dark and it's been there for a long time.
So you're saying like damp?
Yeah,
you get like a damp kind of,
a little musty in the beginning. Now the sweetness is starting to kind of like come in. I
can see that kind of Rick Housey kind of vibe, little dark, little damp, and
yeah,
I don't want to say moldy.
I like moldy.
Do you?
Yeah, I definitely like it. Yeah, yeah, everyone's saying Peter, what's up, buddy?
What's up,
hey,
man?
Peter, what's happening?
Peter, what's happening? Yeah, we're gonna have to go ahead and let you come in on Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday's a long way away. Yeah, everyone's saying that this is delicious. I love the nose right now. I'm really, it's kind of like a sleeper nose. It's like not throwing you too crazy much. It's kind of underneath everything.
I already sipped on it, buddy.
You
I waited when you weren't looking.
Well, I did it in the last one. You know what I mean?
Now, see, to me, no, I haven't had 1792 in a while. That seems like a unique barrel to me, because that's not. If I were tasting this in a blind, I wouldn't pick 1792. That wouldn't even cross my mind on this.
I mean, this is so different from what I'm remembering from any kind of bottle and bond I've had.
Yeah.
So this is wow. Definitely the age I think on this is a little bit higher up than the bottle and bonds. Maybe not. I don't know. But with this single barrel, oh man, it's like all those. I'm getting like a vanilla ice cream.
The graham crackers
with graham crackers stuffed in. There was the one dude, I think it was a video, I think Jason from the Mash and Drum found. It was this guy. I think I showed you. is the guy that was like, he was like describing Pappy. I think.
Oh yeah, you said that
like,
too. Yeah.
It was like bubble gum ice cream, and like he was like going
just
nuts.
all this random shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
he had. What are you talking about?
But with this, you're getting all those. I almost get. I know you don't like butterscotch, and you refuse to kind of acknowledge if there's a butterscotch. No, you might feel it as something different. But
usually that's a big turnoff for me. I don't know why that is, but like butterscotch, just like I mean, a little hint of it, okay, but when it's that Woodford we had, I don't think I've had Woodford since. I haven't. That bottle still sits on the shelf.
It's got the butterscotch hit for you.
Yep, and I'm just like, I have nightmares about that stuff.
Yes, we heard about this, Aiden. So early times. I never can find it. Why can I never find it?
You know, it's funny you say that. It's early times. I just looked at that bottle today when I was leaving. I was like, oh yeah.
I had it in the old Forester camp here. So early times or pride and joy.
Yeah, so I'll tell you a quick story about this. I picked these bottles up for us one time, and I like smacked through it, and I was even telling the wife, yeah, just use it in the cooking because you needed bourbon for it. And then Neil's like, oh, like didn't they sell or somebody bought them? And I was like, shit. I've been just like handing it out like no water, you know? And I was like, crap. So now I have a little bit left, but I was just looking at it. It's pretty solid, though.
It is solid. Every time I do like a bottled and bond blind, which I've done, like I have a lot of bottled and bond products, so I've always like kind of like did that, upstairs and bring it up and like, dude, early times bottled and bond wins every time for me. And this was
really good.
Yeah.
Little funny story. I was on the phone with Neil, and I was at Liquor Barn, and it's like, buddy, they have early times. So he's like, do they have bottled and bond? And he's like, I'm like, yeah. And I like, as I'm picking it up and putting like 2 in the cart, he's like, just get it. I'll Venmo you the money.
It's all about Venmo.
I was like, well, I didn't have Venmo then. So I was like, just don't worry about it. I'll take care of it when we get home. It's like, oh man.
Yeah, hopefully Sazerac can up, as Aiden's saying, up the distribution of it so that you can get it kind of a little bit, a little bit around, more.
Yeah.
Because we don't get it.
Because I'll tell you what, this is solid, man. I haven't touched it ever since you told me the story. They're like, don't burn through it. I was like, crap.
Yeah, now Barton is gonna be made at Barton because Barton's Sazerac.
Sazerac, yeah.
So they're gonna produce early times. Excited. We'll see how much the flavor profile. They're saying like, oh, it's all gonna be the same.
You don't know, but there's like good and bad about having like a big company come in and finance that.
Oh, wait, because they're coming from Brown-Forman, which also is big.
But right, but you know what I mean? Like sometimes that's good and they allow you to, it seems as though what they seem to be doing is not messing with it too much, just like expanding distribution, obviously marketing the crap out of it. So we all want more of it. And there's some good things. There's some good things with that. When they come in and try to when it's just a group of investors who are trying to just make money, they can F things up royally.
They can.
And I can think of some other examples of that happening to big companies. But when you have it's like, hey, we're just basically going to help you market this, produce it more, support what you're already doing and not messing with the flavor profile and effing with things too much. I have a lot of respect for that because the more people they can get it, hey, great, I'm cool with that. When you start messing with something that works,
then we get pissed.
Then I get a little cranky about it. Yeah. So what do you think all in all?
With the 1792 single barrel,
it's definitely. I am getting a little graham cracker taste on it, but it's not crazy.
Yeah, I'll tell you, this is starting. The second sip I just took was like, whoa! It's like
opening up a little bit.
What are those? The gum, double mint. Is it double mint?
Like double mint gum, yeah.
Double mint gum, pink stuff. You know what I mean? You get with the yellow and blue wrapper, red.
I thought it was green.
Not double mint. I'm thinking of the wrong thing. It's like in that little
through this way.
Yellow little wrapper. You get them singles, like the round kind of like bubble gum. You can get them in
yellow was juicy fruit.
It's not stick. It's
Okay.
like a round one with the two ends that are like twisted up.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. And
Double bubble.
Double bubble.
Double bubble.
You're getting a double bubble hint off of that?
Look at that. Ethan got it.
Ethan, what's up, man?
He comes in first comment. He nails
I tell you, the kid's awesome.
Jeez.
That's my nephew, everybody. So say hi to Ethan. He's a good kid.
Hey, Ethan. Andrew Norris got it, too. Any relation to Chuck Norris?
He's like, yeah, it's my dad.
And Aiden got it. Bubba Hubba. Hubba Bubba.
Hubba Bubba is, dude, grape. They're grape Hubba Bubba, right? I'm thinking of the right
thing.
Yeah,
there's grape Hubba Bubba.
Dude, that stuff's where it's at. Especially like the first 30 seconds of it, it's all soft, and then it gets hard. You know what I mean? It gets like real tough. But there's another one. So are you happy?
I'm happy.
Okay, so you're happy with that?
I'm very happy with that 1792 single barrel. I'm so happy I got that. And yeah, I got that for like, it was like $39, which is perfect. That's exactly what I want.
Yeah, that's actually really. I'm definitely getting a little sweeter note as it's sitting here.
Yeah, the sweetness is coming out like a powdered sugar kind of sweetness.
Yeah, but I am now. It is starting to remind me.
Graham cracker?
No, not graham cracker. Of other 1792 products. Like I'm starting to get something weird happened, and just kind of like messed my head up with 1792 stuff. Is cigar pairings. It would always make every cigar taste like leather to me, like heavy leather note.
Oh no!
And I've had some great cigar whiskey pairings. I mean, some amazing pairings that were like, wow.
Oh,
and we've experienced that actually. And Neil swears it's old granddad 114 that pairs with like every cigar.
It will. I think.
And I haven't had that in years, so I might venture back. Of course, I haven't had a cigar in probably a year, but. Just 1792 products I could just not get to pair with any cigar, and I had like a bunch of products, and I was like drinking that, and it's like, it just turned it to leather. You know what I mean?
Working.
Yeah, it wasn't working. So, but this is pretty good. But they definitely have a distinct note.
They do.
But they're again. I don't want to be a proof snob, but their foolproof is like awesome.
Oh my god, yeah. I mean, yeah, that foolproof at 125 proof. I mean, it's just phenomenal.
That's definitely all right. So I'm gonna crack something here.
Crack some. I'll say.
I almost feel like we're exposing ourselves too much.
You already showing your ass here.
I'm telling you. This is something. So the last time we were down in Kentucky, Neil had texted me, "Hey, if you get a chance, check out this distillery," which we did not get a chance to do. But I happened to find it in the store. So. Do you know anything about these guys? You just said it to me. I saw it. I just happened to see it, grabbed it, and ran out. So I don't know anything about them.
All I know is I heard good things about this.
Anybody guess what it is?
We're just talking generally. I've heard really good stuff about it, and I've been interested to try it. So it's right by kind of where your mother-in-law is kind of at. So,
all right. Dueling Grounds Distillery. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it.
Get that close in that camera.
Let me get that in there. Let me get a little angle on it.
Come on, get in there. Get in closer.
The lights.
It's an auto adjust, or auto focus. What am I doing?
Yeah, it's focusing on us. Anyway, that's it.
No.
It's got some cool dueling pistols on it, so that makes it cool. Even if it's terrible, it's still a cool label.
And where's that at, buddy?
I don't know. I just grabbed it because I saw it. I threw it in the closet, and I was like, I'm going to look into this, and then I never did, and that's why we're here.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to look into it too much and influence initial feelings or thoughts, you know?
You don't want to get butt hurt.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to... I just wanted to say... You just like the word butt hurt?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to, like, come at it clean slate, as they say. So here we go.
Oh, buddy.
That's already worth the money. I don't remember what I paid for this because it's been a month.
That's all right. So, Andrew, thanks for your service, by the way. And I'm sure you get that all the time. Like, any relation to Chuck Norris? I bet you get that a million times.
Yes, sir. Thank you for your service.
And yes. we are going to stop exposing.
Do you really want me to, though, Jason? Come on.
Come on, you know you want a little extra.
I don't know, Jason. I don't know. Have you seen this stuff?
Yeah, Dueling Grounds. It's like, is it near Bowling Green, Kentucky? I think
You said something. You sent something to me. I did a bunch of work when I was down there and like work around the property. My wife will probably chime in and say I didn't do that much, but
Simpson County, Kentucky.
Okay.
So we're talking.
And he just said, "Hey, if you get a chance," and I had never heard of it, and I just happened to be in the store and saw it, and I was like, "Association, I'll just buy it." So Neil marketed it to me in some way. But I was like, "Yo, this is a cool bottle," so I was like, "All right, well, I'll give it a shot."
So it's the Linkumpinch. Linkumpinch. Yeah.
What happened to your computer, dude?
I don't know.
That was weird.
My computer got weird.
This is how Neil rolls, by the way. He's like a tech guy.
Oh, I'm not a tech guy. Are you kidding me? What's going on?
He's a tech guy.
I'm
like
techie.
You're pretty good at it, man.
I'm not that.
You answer my questions.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, that's not hard."
Yeah, I think this is interesting because this is a batch product. So it's aged in number three
charred.
White Oak. Yeah, White Oak charred barrels. And then you got 4 years.
Wow, that nose is crazy.
100 proof.
It's so different, man. It's so different.
Dude, I'm pumped about this. They're doing all their stuff there too. This is distilled and bottled by this place. So I'm excited to kind of try.
Wait till you put your nose on
that.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Whoa, it's
completely different.
It kind of gets a little sweaty. It's
sweaty.
Dude, it smells a little sweaty. Jesus, knock stuff off the.
Just wipe the whole table.
Dude, I'm starting to lose.
No, that's a crazy nose, man.
I've never smelled a nose like that.
No, it's really intense. Like it's got a lot of. Man, I'm getting I'm getting a little corn note, but I'm also getting like a floral note.
Heavily floral. It's like this leather that's like been.
Oh, I had to say leather.
Dumped in like. It's been like a
flower
sweaty
water
saddle.
Yeah, a sweaty saddle.
It's a sweaty saddle. So Guy Davis is saying alcohol forward. Not really.
No, man, it's not. It's like it's corn and flowers.
Corny flowers.
Corny flowers.
And this is really kind of cool. And there's
it's
this
so different, and it's really intense. It's really like a smell explosion.
There's like a shoe polish. It's like mink oil. Have you ever had mink oil? Well, not eat it, but have you ever used mink oil on your?
I feel as though I have.
Somebody's got to back me up on this. The mink oil smell.
I will wait.
Yeah, it's like interesting. I mean, it's definitely a little like the 4 years is definitely showing.
Guy, it is different, man.
Yeah, 50% alcohol. Aged 4 years. It's a batch product.
It's like when it hits you, it comes out of the glass like real.
All right, I got it.
All right, buddy, get in on that.
Dude, I got it.
I've been looking at it for like a month now. Corn and flowers. Corn and honeysuckle.
A lot of honeysuckle. And honey. Tons of honey. Like almost like a
and it's finishing with a little bit of peanut butter.
Yeah.
Freaking crazy.
Dude, that's got potential.
This is crazy. This is like a crazy bourbon right now.
Now it is young. It
definitely has a little bit of a young vibe.
It's a little grainy. Yeah. But it's not it's got this like really thick viscous mouthfeel.
Yeah, it lays on the tongue. And see, I like that. That's one thing I like about the higher proof stuff.
Yeah.
You get more of that like coating kind of hangs with you where it doesn't just kind of disappear real fast.
Yeah.
And for 100 proof, can you imagine what the barrel proof's probably?
I think they do. They have they have barrel proof.
Jesus, you know I'm a sucker for the barrel proof stuff.
Yeah, they have it. I think they have single barrel proof kind of stuff at this place. So
yeah, I didn't get to the distillery again. I bought this at I want to say Liquor Barn again. I troll through there like if we're there for a week, I hit that place like usually twice. Kind of pass through, see what I see what's going on, see what they have that's not familiar to home.
Yeah,
but man, this stuff is. You're right. It is a touch young, but man, it's
different.
It's different.
It's got its own kind of deal, and it reminds me. It's definitely kind of like when you think of like a craft, like bourbon. This is gonna go along those lines. So it's gonna be a little. It's gonna be a little grainy. You're gonna get those the floral notes though are kind of surprising to me, but there's thick, like honey.
Yeah.
Kind of creamed corn. Like it's definitely
it's
good.
Different, man. You know what it is though is we've had some craft stuff that's like okay, you can tell this stuff's young, they're cranking it out. You pay respect for the fact that they're giving it hell and they're trying, right? And but this is like craft, but like in a good way. Like it has like unique flavors. It's not this mass-produced thing.
Yeah, but
it's good.
I like the proof point too. I mean, it's 100 proof. It is batched. That's
But the mouthfeel's what I'm digging about it. I'm getting a little bit of like some barrel notes, some like a little bit of tannin, but in a good way. It kind of rounds it. It's almost like you need it because it's like sweet.
Yeah, craft is making bourbon now. That's it comes in a jar. And you spread it on bread.
This is what I'm saying about Warren. He just picks up on shit that nobody else thinks about. Love that guy.
Tarpy.
Hey, what's up, man?
Tarpy's in the house. And yeah, I think he's definitely being a smart ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm really liking this. It definitely is shoe polishy, which I kind of like the funky stuff. I don't know if this is going to be everybody's cup of tea though, which it might have tea notes in there.
Yeah, I can see that with the wood grain. Oh, you just put that in my head. Stay out of my head.
Get out of there, you son of a bitch.
No, I think it's definitely going to be, I don't want to say niche market, but it's going to appeal to some and it's going to not, you know what I mean? It's not like this like umbrella bourbon that everybody's going to be like, yeah, it's pretty good. Although it could be, but it is very unique. Yeah. So that might, if you have an expectation going in, that might mess you up. Yeah, because this drinks like nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah, it's absolute truth, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's like kind of like I don't know. It's kind of like it's kind of I don't know, it's a fresh breath of air, I think. It's kind of like
it's nice to have something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it's not always the same kind of thing where you're kind of like all your usual suspects and everything like that. So to me, this is different.
I'm liking this. Definitely Dueling Grounds Distillery.
Yeah, give them some love. If you see it, man, try it.
Interesting.
Depending on where you live, you might have some good a good whiskey bar. Actually, we've stumbled upon, I sent you that list.
Yeah.
So we got a place nearby that had some stuff on. It's pricey. I was a little blown away by some of the prices, but some of the stuff they had, because I had sent him a shot of the a pic of the list, and it's like the price is there, but if stuff you made a good point, it might be worth it since we can't get it.
Yeah.
So
it all depends on
more to come with that, I think.
Oh yeah. It all depends on what you want to spend on what you can't get.
Yeah.
And it kind of comes down to what you're comfortable with. Like, I know people get really upset about the secondary market and they're like, you know, how dare they charge this much? But I don't know. Like, I'm kind of on the fence about it because, like, it does piss me off sometimes. But then at the same time, if somebody wants to pay that much money for Buffalo Trace.
Yeah,
I mean, whatever. If they can't get it and they've been looking all over the place and it's convenient, I get it. You're going to pay a little bit of the upcharge. I think. What is it? Drums and Drams. Cameron on the channel. He was talking about it this one time. And he was talking about how it's kind of like if you can't get it and they're going to upcharge it, whatever. It's like. It's the convenience of being able to get that product that you never had.
Yeah. I mean, it's all subjective, right?
Thanks, Ryan.
It's all it's all up to to me, like Guy was saying in the very beginning, 130 for Eagle Rare, that's ridiculous to me.
I would never pay that.
Never pay that. But I mean, if it's something that you really want, I mean, it's kind of like, hey, if you don't want to pay for it, don't pay for it. Yeah. So I kind of see that. But where I think I have a problem, not a problem with it, but where I kind of shy away is because of the hype and because of all the crap that goes behind it. People think if I don't get my hands on it, I'm it's what did you say? The fear of missing out. That whole fear of missing out. How many times have you fallen for that? And then you get it's I kind of built it up in my head, and it really wasn't anything great. Jesus, you all right, buddy?
I'm dying. I went back to the Uncle Nearest, and I'm like, Dickel. Dude, the Dickel came out in the Uncle Nearest. Holy shit!
Cleansed palate.
Woo! Flintstones. Flintstones on the palate, dude. It's it came out to play. The Flintstone vitamins are all in there.
Now, I have some other stuff from Dickel at home. I'll have to
I bet you
back
do.
it up. I do, buddy. I'll have to try it with that. But see, I'm not getting crazy Flintstone on that.
Not getting
a little bit on the finish.
Maybe I'm just kind of.
Yeah, but if you came back to it
and it went,
it could be.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that, Jason. That the early times that Sazerac, they're keeping the same mash bill, which is nice. It kind of sounds like they're just going to do it at that facility, which is cool.
Just kind of get some money behind it, but not really mess with anything. That's kind of what we were hoping.
Maybe give it a little love, right? Because I don't know if it got enough love over at Brown Foreman, unfortunately.
And something like that, like a big company come in and can up your distribution and do all that. That's cool. But when they start messing with the process. That sucks.
Throw the bottle at them.
Yep.
How dare you?
I had enough. So that's where I it just kind of depends on what the group of investors are in it for. Is my whole thing,
Now we got what time is it?
What time?
7:51. So I know Scotty Poo's going on at 8. Scotty Poo Poo.
Scotty Poo Poo head.
Yeah, make sure you go over to Scotty at 8. He's doing a cool interview tonight. I think we got one more left to pop, and it's kind of hiding behind the.
It's up to you, man.
Oh, we got to pop it. So
all right.
This one, I grabbed. So it's Knob Creek 12 year. I grabbed it because it's just I've been wanting to try it. I'm kind of a Knob Creek guy. I love Knob Creek. I love everything.
Everything Knob Creek.
Yeah, except their effing labels. Not their label, I'm sorry. Except their effing wax tops. Freaking hate them. You can never open them. It's the most impossible thing to do. I'm looking at this. It's
yep, nothing ever gets effed up in transit, though.
Dude, you can never open Knob Creek. It's always the most difficult.
I got really
air holes in here. Look,
I really got hooked on their single barrels.
Dude, Knob Creek single barrels.
Especially the store picks. It's man. And the thing is, I have 2 different store picks from the store that's near us, a number 10 and a number 11. And they are different. If you taste them back to back, they're both awesome, but you can definitely tell differences. So it's kind of nice to be able to tell a difference. All right, they weren't bullshitting me, It's
don't bullshit me.
Yeah. That there's actually a difference. But
goggles. Yeah. Yeah, I think that you're absolutely right with that.
But that's kind of those Knob Creek, even their 9 years not bad.
I like their 9 years.
I bought it. It took about getting down about. Jesus, that's why. Yeah,
their corks are tight. They got tight.
The 9-year it's okay. It's gotten better. Like I kind of drank it down a little bit. I kind of wanted to like it and really wasn't digging it. And then I kind of put it in the closet for a while and then pulled it back out. It's gotten better now. It's got a little air in it, but it's not, I don't know. It didn't blow my skirt up, but the single barrel. That's
blew your skirt up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where it's at.
It's all about blowing that skirt up.
I'm gonna go back to the single barrel 1792.
Go for it. So we're definitely gonna pop this Knob Creek 12-year. So this
is pretty good, man.
Which
I think Adam, the 1792 single barrel.
Yeah, I'm digging the 1792 single barrel.
It's opening up.
Yeah, this is a new bottle. I think what was that? Uncle Buck said that. Who said that this was a new bottle? Yeah, it is. This is a new bottle. So if you look at the difference between the old Knob Creek bottle, it's kind of hard to see probably right now, but you can see it's a little bit bigger, kind of more boxy. It's
got like a little it's got some like ripply glass to it.
Sexy.
It's kind of sexy.
It's a little taller,
but it's not any bigger. They didn't give you any more.
No, they didn't give you any more girth.
Bastards.
Yeah,
but it's a little more old looking.
It is. It's kind of cool.
It's vintage, so it's hip.
So
you charge an extra $10 for that.
If you don't know, this is the 100 proof. If you don't know, 12-year. They've been pulling a lot of these store picks now. You can't find the older ones.
What bottles you got?
Because they've been pulling 8. That's like a 15 year. If you
that is 15-year.
Yeah, it's a serious one, buddy. If you I think Knob Creek's been pulling. They've always been pulling these store picks and reserving it for the 15-year Knob Creek and the 12-year Knob Creek. So you see a lot more 9-year store picks of Knob Creek now.
Those bastards. You know, it always like that too. You get on something you like, and then they got to mess with it.
Let's pour you a little bit.
Because I think a lot of the store picks are between 12 and 15.
They were, yeah. Now they're not. Now you're mostly seeing 9. You know. Yeah, Aiden, the 15-year, we did it. Yeah, Aiden just said he really didn't like the 15-year Knob Creek. That we did that blind with this Van Winkle 12-year.
Yes.
We did the 1792 Sweet Wheat.
Yep.
And we did the Knob Creek 15. What was the other one we did it with?
Oh God, I don't remember. Give me a minute.
I'll give you a minute.
But I picked the Knob Creek.
Bland's. It was Bland's.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh God, which one did I pour? So I've heard really good things about it. People that didn't like the 15 because they thought it was too oaky or whatever it was.
Those 15 was pretty good actually, but it was different. So if you had an expectation, if you thought, it's going to be the 12-year, but even better, it was it seemed like a different animal altogether.
The 12-year has a very nice nose. That is an insanely good nose. Wow. It's kind of got what you want. It's got that oak that you want. And then, but it's not overdone.
Right. Everything's balanced.
And then you have a nice nuttiness. I always laugh when I say nuttiness.
It's
because of you. And that nuttiness is like a candied. It's almost like candied walnuts or something like that, right?
Really? Candied pecans?
Yeah, candied pecans, but roasted, but candied. Getting dried cherries.
Ooh. Yeah, for sure. Chocolate. What are those ones that always come out? Those chocolate covered cherries you see at the stores.
Yeah, the cordial, not cordial.
Is that what it is? Those come out. I never liked them as a kid.
Yeah. Some people love those things. They pop them.
But this is
underwear. Yeah.
They do what?
Huh? They drop them in their underwear.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes.
It's a weird tradition you got going. Yeah, it's definitely chocolate covered cherries for sure.
Delicious nose. You're right. Balance. It's not
overpowering anywhere.
It's got the sweetness. It's got the oak. It's got the spice. It's got everything kind of in check that you want. All the baking spices are there. You got that kind of fruity sweetness with like the chocolate vanilla kind of deal with the nuttiness, and then the oak over top of that. It's almost like a wave of goodness coming at you. It's bourbon.
Yeah, guy saying that the Knob Creek store pick is awesome, and it is. All the ones I've had are awesome.
Yeah, I always like that.
That's actually kind of like, I've had a couple bottles of that. That's kind of bumped Rare Breed out of my like top, you know? And that may change. Mm-hmm.
Oh dear God.
There's like a softness to that.
The balance, yeah, you're right.
It's super balanced, and it's almost like, I would say it almost leaves you wanting a little bit on the finish.
It does a little bit. That might have to open up. Some of these like coffee.
It's pretty
notes,
good though, man.
Some of these coffee notes are coming out, like on the finish right now. They're kind of like, it's like I'm getting like a bitter coffee, a ground coffee on the end. Maybe from the wood tannins. I'm kind of
I could see more of a tannin note.
Interesting. This might be one of those bottles too that just kind of like work on you a little bit. Like you almost gotta like just keep with it. Don't give up hope.
Right.
But
just
now,
force yourself to like it.
Dude, right now,
that's pretty good.
That's got plenty.
I would say though, like if I'm gonna like back it up against, as Guy was saying, a store pick, for sure the store pick. But this is very good, and I'm getting some other notes cutting through now. So,
dude, that's a serious. Okay,
that's a good bottle though. At the 100 proof, it's drinking like it's got a real good mouthfeel.
Yeah, Tarpy's letting us know what's up. He says let it open up. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Scott goes on when, at 8 to 9? I
think he's on right now. Yeah.
All right. So we'll come back at like 9:05. Tell you what we think of it.
Yeah. Later,
we'll be here just sitting here drinking it.
Yeah. We better bounce
just
out of here.
I better just call into work. Tell him I'm done.
Call Scott to tell him. Sorry, Scott.
Yeah. I'll text Scott. Straighten him right out. We definitely don't want to step on Scott's toes.
Yeah,
Scott's a good man.
He is a good man.
He's good for nothing, but he's a good man.
Well, we tried all kinds of bottles tonight. We tried this like
Dueling
Grounds, which is
hey, if you can get your paws on it, it's definitely worth a try.
Definitely.
Nothing was crazy bad or anything to like get upset about. Definitely pick it up and add it to your collection if you can. This is opening up pretty good. 1792 single barrel. But this Dueling Ground is very unique. And the Knob Creek is, it's solid. You can't really go wrong.
That's probably going to be something I come back to. I know we're kind of like rushing it right now.
Yeah, we just kind of wanted to like pop them open and share it with you guys. Stuff I've literally hanging on some of these things for quite some time. I actually have another one I wasn't able to do. So maybe we'll
do it next time.
So
yeah.
Anyway, guys, thank you for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. Sorry you got to go. Go over to Scott. Blame him for not being able to hang out with us anymore. Jerk. He is a jerk. No, go check him out. And we really appreciate all the love and support we're getting from you. So from the buddies, cheers.
Cheers. Keep drinking. Jeez, I can't end it. God.